Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Bradenton city officials are remembering a high-ranking official's wife after her tragic death this afternoon.
Patricia Gallo was killed in an accident at her home on 27th Avenue West in Bradenton. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates joins us now live from Bradenton with details on what happened. Bobeth.
Yes. Patricia Gallo died earlier today in the driveway of her home right behind me. And now the community is reacting after officials say it was a freak accident.
She was a wonderful person, very kind, very generous. Everybody loved Pat. Just a wonderful, you can't say enough about her. It is such a shock to see that she's gone like that.
The she is Patricia Gallo, the wife of Bradenton Councilman Gene Gallo. Thursday morning, Patricia was killed in her driveway after a freak accident when she returned home from Christmas shopping.
Parked in her driveway, potentially did not put her car in park and exited, realized what she had done, tried to correct the situation by reaching in, getting back in, but unfortunately the car was in movement, in motion. It kept heading at an angle into her garage and unfortunately pinned her between the door and the frame of the vehicle.
Bradenton Police Chief Melanie Bevan says Councilman Gallo arrived home to find his wife, her body still wedged between the car door and the garage. And after calling EMT, Patricia was pronounced dead at the scene.
We grieve for him, all of us, all of the city workers, his church, this entire community. It's a very sad day.
The Gallos were high school sweethearts and married for 53 years. And neighbors say they're sad that this tragic accident claimed someone who was truly part of the fabric of this community.
I lived just down the street, so I saw her all the time, you know, working in the yard and doing things. And just a friendly person. All the neighbors loved her.
Now, Chief Bevan added that because of Gallo's connection with the community, this hits really hard, and he's asking the community to come together and pray for them and send their condolences. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. The Gallo family has ties to Bradenton dating back to the 1960s. They were certainly a well-known couple in the area. And as we learn more about Patricia Gallo's death, we're also hearing from family and friends impacted by her life. One of those friends, Smokey Smithley from Smokey's Glass in Manatee County. ABC 7's Rick Adams is now joining us live with reaction on this tragic death. Rick.
Yeah, Haley, this is such a sad, sad day for the city of Bradenton and the county of Manatee here. Just a horrible, horrible tragedy. And a lot of folks in this community are certainly feeling the shock of what happened here today. And I'm now joined by Smokey. You can come on in here, Smokey, a longtime family friend of the Gallos. And Smokey, how well did you know the Gallos and what is your relationship to them?
Well, for the last few years, we've had political ties, and I've been to quite a few meetings with her at the women's Republican clubs that she's a member of, and my wife was too, and I was also. And I just feel that this is such a loss for this community, and that everybody just needs to pray and have prayer for Gene and his family, that they get through this over these holidays. And everybody's saddened over this, and it's just, nobody can believe it. It's unbelievable that this happened.
And when you first heard about the news today, what was your reaction?
I couldn't believe it. My wife called me in from my shop and said, something happened to Pat, Gene Gallo's wife, and I said, no. I said, no. And she said, well, something's going on. So I got in my work vehicle, and I came over here to the house, and I seen that it was true what they were saying, and it's just unbelievable for this community at this time of year, at holidays, that something like this would happen. It's just unbelievable.
Okay, Smokey, we do appreciate your time here during this very difficult time.
Please, our community, everybody pray.
Okay, that's Smokey Smithley. He is a longtime family friend of the Gallos. And we'll have more on this coming up at 7 and also tonight at 11. Reporting live from Bradenton this evening, I'm Rick Adams. Back to you.
All right, Rick, thank you. In other news, a jury finds Dylan Roof guilty of all 33 federal charges stemming from last year's massacre at a Charleston, South Carolina church. Jurors were shown footage of Roof laughing as he confessed to the racially charged murders. Roof walked into Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church in June of 2015 and shot and killed 9 people. One woman, Polly Shepard, survived. She testified yesterday about the moments Roof began shooting as church members stood up to pray. The U.S. District Court of South Carolina recently released Shepard's 911 call to dispatchers.
Please answer.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Please, Emmanuel Church, there's plenty of people shot down here. Please send somebody right away.
Emmanuel Church?
Emmanuel Amy 110 Calhoun.
And there's people shot?
Yeah, he shot the pastor. He shot all the men in the church. Please come right away.
Jurors needing less than 2 hours to reach their verdict today. They will decide whether Roof will receive the death penalty or spend the rest of his life in prison next month.
And now for a check on our forecast, let's head over to Bob.
Well, things have changed here considerably in terms of the fog problem. We've had that issue for the past 4 nights now, really to South County and eastern portions this morning, not as much near Manatee and Sarasota counties. The news is, though, the front has moved on through. Showers down to the south of that, near the Keys and the Florida Straits, but no rain here. And slightly drier air in place, meaning there's not much chance for that fog to be around. With that dew point temperature now at 58 degrees, about 10 degrees colder than it was last night. The temperature and the dew point are farther away, so the winds are a bit brisk, too, out of the north-northwest. So we're not anticipating any kind of major fog outbreak tonight. It may change, though, as early as Sunday morning. You can see those dew point temperatures dropping all across the panhandle, down in the 30s there and into the 50s. Here's a cooler night ahead. More on the weekend weather forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. President Obama has enacted a new federal rule to prevent state governments from defunding abortion providers for political reasons. The rule says the state can't deny Title X funding to organizations like Planned Parenthood for a reason that is unrelated to its services. Nearly half of all state legislatures have tried to cut funding from Planned Parenthood over the past 5 years.
Planned Parenthood has been around for over 100 years providing services to women in every state in this country, and we will keep our doors open no matter what.
Planned Parenthood gets about $70 million per year in Title X funding, but federal rules prevent the organization from spending any of that money on abortions.
A proposal to shift the burden of proof in stand-your-ground defense cases has been refiled in the Florida Senate. The bill would shift the burden of proof to prosecutors during hearings in self-defense cases. The bill stems from a Florida Supreme Court ruling in 2015. It says defendants have the burden of proof to show they should be shielded from prosecution under the stand-your-ground law.
Most Floridians intuitively understand that in a criminal case, the burden of proof is on the government. So this bill ensures that fundamental premise that is guaranteed in the Constitution has life.
The same proposal passed in the Senate during the 2016 session, but failed to get to the House floor. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, the Atlanta Braves may be coming to the Suncoast for spring training. We have to wait on that, but why the potential move to Northport is attracting some home buyers to that area.
And how one business in Manatee County is using car sales to fund new bicycles.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com. AND services.com.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding. Get a quality-built Bassett Queen Sleeper with your choice of inner spring, gel, or Air Dream mattress, starting at only $9.99. Come in today, and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding in Port Charlotte. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Kick off the season and find a unique holiday gift at the St. Petersburg Holiday of the Arts. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 3rd annual St. Petersburg Holiday of the Arts. Saturday and Sunday, December 17 and 18th at South Straw Park in St. Petersburg. Bring your sense of discovery and appreciation of the beautiful at the St. Pete Holiday of the Arts. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
A poodle butter dish. I'll use this. A chicken purse. It's so artsy. You're really good at giving gifts.
This holiday, give the perfect gift.
Perfect.
Flowers, always the perfect gift. Beneva Flowers and Gifts, exceeding your expectations.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Sarasota County is one of the last ones standing in negotiations for Atlanta Braves spring training, but one former county commissioner questions the time it's taking to seal the deal. The team in Sarasota County have been negotiating for 9 months with no updates. According to a county spokesperson, 2 people have been leading the discussions to build a new stadium and training complex in Northport. One is County Director of Business Development, Jeff Maltzby. The other is Marty Black, the general manager of Northport's West Villages District, where it could be built. Former Commissioner Joe Barbetta thinks it's time for the current commission to jump in.
It helps if at least one commissioner takes the lead, obviously with the consent of his, fellow commissioners, but reports to the commission as to how things are going, just to keep in touch.
After Collier County ended talks with the club this week, Sarasota County and Palm Beach County are the only ones still in consideration, according to the team's front office. Some realtors say bringing the spring training facility to Northport could increase the value of homes in that area.
Gettle Toyota of Lakewood is helping feed those in need this holiday season. This morning, the automotive group presenting a $5,000 check to the Manatee County Food Bank. The funds were made possible by donations from Gettle workers and then matched by the company.
And it just really makes a difference because this is not something we can do on our own. We need to know that the community that is in the business world is supporting us to help us to feed the hungry people.
Gettle workers also coming up with more than $10,000 for toys for tots. And again, the total was doubled to $21,000 through a match by the company. That money will be used to buy 360 bikes and given to families in need.
Looks like they've already bought a bunch of them
A
and put them
lot
together
of stuff
too.
there. Look at that. Wow,
Yeah.
so much to donate. That's fantastic.
Awesome job. We'll be right back with the forecast. Stay with us.
ABC 7's My Suncoast News app is better than ever with a brand new design that's faster and easier to use. Download our free My Suncoast News app on your mobile device at your app store of choice. Powered by the Eye Associates, providing sight for life.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called 3-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dotoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Holiday scratch-offs are here, and oh, they make great surprises. Imagine the joy they will bring. With over $126 million in prizes, use them for a wreath or a place card for your feast. Attach them, scratch them, and let the magic happen. Holiday scratch-offs. The Florida Lottery has them. Just imagine.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Well, I had a chance to go out to Myakka City Elementary School and talk to the fifth graders. There are several classes enjoyable, and the teacher introducing me there said I've been there longer than they've been on the earth, and most of them together, 30 years, 31 years here, and they had excellent questions, and we had a photo taken. There I am in the middle with them, and then they all know how to dab, so I had them do that as well. They had a chance to do that, an opportunity to do that. There they are. They're doing the dab. That's my daughter. So I asked my daughter, what is the most thing I should tell them? He said, just have them do the dab. They'll love that. So there it is. Had a great time. A lot of great questions, and learned a lot about weather, I hope, and will continue to do so into the future. Thanks for inviting me out there. It was my pleasure to talk to the fifth grade class. Well, Anna Maria webcam showing a nice day today. We had a little bit of cloudiness move in, and that was basically associated with the weak frontal system that moved on through. The weak cold front really not bringing any rainfall. But what it did do is it brought some drier air in our way, and that drier air has settled in, meaning no real threat of any significant fog tonight. There may be a little patchy fog well inland, but not much, as the dew point temperature has come down. Fred Seeger getting that nice picture of the sunset tonight, and Titan radar not depicting any rainfall around here. A few showers well down to our south associated with that weak cold front that moved on through. We'll look for slightly cooler temperatures to move in over the night tonight, but then back into the upper 70s we go as early as tomorrow afternoon. Currently clear skies and 65 degrees. Dew point is now down to 58 degrees. Winds are out of the north-northwest at 7. And the high today did manage to get to 75, so still above average. And our low tomorrow morning will be down into the mid-50s. No rainfall to report. And for the month now, we're still slightly above average. Dew point temperatures have dropped significantly down to the 30s, already down to 57 degrees actual temperature now. Into Tallahassee, 55 degrees in Jacksonville. Still warm, though, in Miami at 79. Temperatures around our area into the mid-60s, 65 in Sarasota, 69 in Inglewood, 70 in Arcadia, and 66 degrees in Lake Placid. The forecast looks like this for tomorrow. We'll see partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will go back above average. Into the upper 70s we go, and that's a result of the east to southeasterly wind flow that will come back in. Winds tonight generally out of the northeast, and that will again keep us from getting any kind of significant fog tonight. But the fog will be back as early as Saturday morning, more so on Sunday, as winds switch around more to a southeasterly direction, which will bring the moisture availability at the surface anyway back up. And we talked a lot about the hygrometer, which measures the atmospheric moisture in the atmosphere. Again, that's going to go a little higher as we move in through Sunday. Well, it's very low across much of the Great Lakes. This is an Arctic air mass that continues to cause all sorts of problems as far as bitterly cold temperatures from the northern plain states through the Great Lakes and the Northeast now. And then a major winter storm taking shape out west into California. Heavy rains there. That's going to change over to some heavy snowfall into the central Rockies over the upcoming 48 hours. Look at these temperatures. 4 in Minot, 1 in Minneapolis. And now that cold air is spread into places like Ohio and New York and even into parts of Canada. The wind chill now in effect, wind chill advisories all throughout this region. It feels like -10 in Minneapolis. The forecast checks like this for us. Boaters tomorrow 15 knots to start the day, 10 knots later on, east to southeast winds. Seas will be 2 to 3 feet. A moderate chop goes to a light chop. The UV index will be high for area beaches at a 9. Now the forecast tides upcoming. Low tide at 6:48. Tonight, mostly fair, cooler, no fogs, 56 for a low. That's seasonal for temperatures. No fog problems tomorrow, mostly sunny and going back above average, 78. The extended forecast does call for morning fog on Sunday, a chance for a few showers, mainly on Monday and Tuesday. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. Ringling Brothers' first female ringmaster is preparing to take the stage in her new role. Kristen Michelle Wilson is Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus's first female ringmaster in its 146-year history. She'll be the ringmaster for Circus Extreme. She beat out hundreds of candidates in a nationwide search to earn the role. She says it's a dream come true.
Ever since I was a child, I have loved performing and entertaining. So to join the greatest show on earth is truly just the biggest thrill of my life. It's a bucket list level opportunity I never even imagined.
Wilson will take the spotlight beginning January 12th at a performance in Orlando.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up on Suncoast Scene, we'll tell you where to find some great events this weekend.
First out the door when it matters most. And this month, Made in America is back. 200 reports and counting. He asks, he listens. When American jobs are on the line, he's right there. Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Sarasota Jungle Gardens invites your family to the Holiday Light Spectacular select nights in December. Come enjoy dazzling light displays, live entertainment, and pictures with Santa. Tickets and information available at the door or online at sarasotajunglegardens.com.
And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman sing. How nice a day.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
Don't miss the 19th annual Thunder by the Bay Motorcycle Festival, January 5th through the 8th, to benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. This year's festival welcomes special guest Blue Oyster Cult to the premier sports campus at Lakewood Ranch on January 8th at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Festival events include a sporting clay tournament, kickoff party, welcome Thunder event, Cruise for Cash charity motorcycle ride, and a 2-day Rockin' and Riding at the Ranch festival featuring vendors, live music, a taste of Thunder area, and more. VIP tickets are available. For tickets and info, visit thunderbythebay.org.
Don't miss Sarasota Jungle Gardens Holiday Light Spectacular select nights in December. There's joyous music, roasting marshmallows, and festive family activities. Tickets and information available at the door or online at sarasotajunglegardens.com.
Merry Christmas.
Got a big weekend coming up here on the Suncoast.
ABC 7's Linda Carson joins us with Suncoast Scene and all the fun things happening in our community.
Christmases of time past and the characters of Charles Dickens come alive again at the Powell Crosley Estate. Christmas at the Crosley, a place where the warmth and the beauty of a tropical Christmas combines with all of those wonderful carols and stories that make the season so special. It'll be here at the Crosley Mansion through December 20th. The whole mansion becomes the stage.
We start with an outside opening and we do an outside closing where there's Christmas caroling, a short story. This year it's going to be Ogden Nash's The Boy Who Laughed at Santa Claus. Then everybody goes inside and they get a chance to see 3 different rooms with 3 to 4 to 5 different stories depending on the room. As an example, in the Great Room, we do a 25-minute version of A Christmas Carol.
And at Selby Gardens, the 13th annual Lights in Bloom starts on Friday. Lights in Bloom at Selby Gardens Friday through December 23rd and again December 26th through the 30th. And the Sarasota Ballet presents the full version of George Balanchine's Jewels this weekend.
It's really just breathtaking. I kind of am slightly in awe of the fact that we've had permission to do George Balanchine's Jewels, the complete ballet, for the first time ever in Sarasota. And it's just magnificent on every level. 3 performances at the Van Wezel, Friday and Saturday nights and Saturday afternoon. Everybody needs a good laugh, and this is the place to find it. Legally Blonde the Musical at the Players Center through December 23rd.
It's based on the film, which we all love with Reese Witherspoon, but they've made a beautiful musical out of it, and so you see it live on stage. It's so much fun.
It's about girl power. It's about owning your inner awesomeness. It's about loving yourself and not just having all of your self-worth come from somebody else loving you.
Legally Blonde the Musical at the Players Center in Sarasota through December 23rd. So put some holiday cheer in your life. See Legally Blonde the Musical. Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Linda.
And
Legally Blonde.
Yeah, and then Linda says she's going out to Selby to see those lights. She does that every year.
It's always a good.
Yeah.
My mom was watching the live stream. She said that Selby thing looks fantastic.
Yeah,
it really
it
is. It's cool. Yeah.
World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you tonight at 11. Have a wonderful evening.
Types of timber, cuts of meat, cooking times, temperatures, rubs, seasonings, sauces. You name it, they know it. That's what makes them who they are, Sonny's Pitmasters. And proud of it. Come get some baby back ribs at Sonny's Barbecue. On their own or paired with favorites like jalapeno cheddar hot links or pulled or sliced pork plus 2 sides and bread. Sonny's Barbecue. Local Pitmasters since '68.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter mile north of University Parkway.
Kick off the season and find a unique holiday gift at the St. Petersburg Holiday of the Arts. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 3rd Annual St. Petersburg Holiday of the Arts. Saturday and Sunday, December 17th and 18th at South Straw Park in St. Petersburg. Bring your sense of discovery and appreciation of the beautiful at the St. Pete Holiday of the Arts. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
The official salon of ABC7. Cutting Loose Salon.